2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it's Los Angeles as they'll be playing against New Orleans. Well, for the Pelicans, they're at the point now where they're jockeying to improve their playoff position. The standings have them at 6 games off the conference lead. And as we close out the regular season, Shaq, what's interested you most along the way?
Well, I like watching the underdogs rise up, proving a lot of people wrong. It's kind of satisfying feeling when you outperform your expectations.
Yeah, I can't believe the skill level of some of these rookies, Ernie. Guys entering the league now are being asked to contribute early and often.
Okay, almost time for tip. Kevin Harlan standing by. Kev.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, the era of star free agents increasingly being on the move has created a media frenzy that sometimes can be intense and draining. Some players like Kevin Durant have pushed back against year-long and incessant free agency questions. Warriors coach Steve Kerr said, "We're all actors in a soap opera, and we have to deal with that part of it." Kevin?
It can be a circus. David, thanks. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, we've got Rivers. Christie is out there with Anthony. Then it's Livingston. And it's Burton in at the point. And for Los Angeles, Williams is out there with Farrell. Then there's the Professor. Then there's Shake and Bake. And it's Sharp in at the center position. Brandon, looking ahead to the playoffs, when you made your first postseason appearance, were you surprised by the intensity you found once you got there?
Kevin, it was my second season. I was playing for the Clippers, so getting into the playoffs was quite miraculous on its own accord for the organization. But the level of detail in the playoffs and intensity in the playoffs, they know everything that you're going to do. And we were playing against the Utah Jazz, which at that time...
Some pretty good players.
Yes, Karl Malone, John Stockton, Jeff Hornacek, the great Jerry Sloan as a head coach. It was a wonderful experience, but you understood that the playoffs were different. Absolutely something different in terms of the intensity and what it is that team knew about you.
Here's Burton after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Just 5 to shoot. Out to Anthony from outside the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And here is Los Angeles now. New Orleans knocking down that triple moments ago.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Rivers passes to Burton. That one wide left.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's the Professor. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. Stolen by Rivers. Swiped it away. And so just over a minute and a half played. Williams gets the bucket.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Rivers passes to Livingston. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Stolen away. Farrell kicks to Lewis. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up, GA. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Livingston. Buries it from 3-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep. In New Orleans, not the largest market, but a lot to like about living in the Big Easy.
Well, you just said Big Easy in New Orleans, and I saw Kevin Harlan's head whip over here because I know what he's thinking about. Food, baby.
That's right.
Food. But whether it's music, art, architecture, New Orleans has a tremendous culture. Man, they're making everything and look confident. 5 shots, 5 makes.
Burton, the pass to Rivers. Anthony left side. 6 to shoot. Here's Burton. He's guarded by Williams. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
Now here's Lewis. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Houston.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Here's Rivers after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Williams against Christie, and the shot goes down.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Ball's knocked loose. Rebounded by Livingston.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Burton. That one doesn't go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And the pass to Sharp. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. Second, the Pelicans.
You know, it's been interesting to see both clubs really clamping down with their pressure on the ball defensively. I mean, forcing turnovers and then getting out in transition to score.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Pelicans making a change here.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for the professor. First in scoring, first in assists, and he's first in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Drains it from beyond the arc.
A somewhat sporadic three-point shooter, but he's able to knock that one down.
Here's Burton. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Here's Verney, and it's good off the back rim and in. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's the professor. He's got 6. Lewis with the 3. Sinks the triple. Lewis has got 10 points.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Here's Burton. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Connects from three-point range. He has 5.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Lewis. 10 points for him. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Here's Griffin. No points in the game yet for him. Had the space there, but it's offline.
He wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Pelicans trail by 5. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Pass to Christie. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Burton. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Lewis passes to Young. Kicks to Lewis. From the top of the key. Here's Young. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Burton, no good.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Here's Mr. Moves. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Griffin against Lewis. Passes it to Christie. Here's Burton. He has 5. Lewis grabs the board. Puts up a 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Outside Griffin. Here's Philemon. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Griffin with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. For 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Each year, so many coaching changes. Brent, do you feel they generally get too much blame when things go wrong?
I don't know if blame is the word, Kevin. That's just the easy out for a lot of organizations that want to make some changes. The main thing that's frustrating, I think, for the coaching fraternity is patience. You have to be realistic about the potential of your team and how much time it takes to grow what it is that coach's culture is all about. That's where teams sometimes lose out and give up on somebody a little bit early.
But these guys go into it eyes wide open.
Oh, there's no question about it. And really good coaches in the NBA know that it might not last all that long. So they're going to be who they are. That's who you want to hire. Hire a coach who knows exactly who he is, both coming in the door and walking away.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rivers. And the Pelicans making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Here's the professor. He has 6. Sharp. Right side, Williams. It's a Nice passing here by Los Angeles. There's the pass to man. 4 on the clock. The tray. That one's not going to go. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad. Pass to Rivers. Plenty of space. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Mr. Moves. He's got 5. Here's the professor. Gets the three-pointer to fall. The professor's got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles. And here's Rivers. Pass to Livingston. Back to Rivers from deep. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Drops in the tray. The professor's got 12.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
The dish to Rivers. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 1:11 left in the second quarter. Passes it to man. Fires at the elbow. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Is it getting cold in here, Kevin? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
The pass to Livingston. Here's Rivers. Can't hit that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Here's the professor. He's guarded by Rivers. Here's the professor. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Now Rivers, coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. To the left side wing. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 8.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And we finished one half of basketball. Los Angeles on top, up by 8. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. And guys, for Los Angeles, and big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, who would have thought they'd be leading at halftime? I didn't. They were big underdogs coming in. They played up to the level of their competition. If you thought they'd be intimidated by this matchup, think again. They definitely can't relax, though. We're going to have a fight on our hands all the way.
And Kenny, what'd you see from New Orleans?
Well, they need to generate more points in the paint. The defense knew all along that they were going to shoot that jump shot every time down the court. There was no diversity in their offense. No one was able to figure out different things that they were doing. Very predictable offense, and I think that was the difference.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from the professor.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Pelicans trail by 8. Shaking big out there with the professor. Then it's Williams. And it's Farrell. in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Shot's good by Anthony.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
The professor passes to Sharp. Here's the professor. He's guarded by Rivers. Clock at 6. Here's Lewis. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's Lewis. 15 points in the game. Sinks that one from the post. And now it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Lewis. He's got 17. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. It's blocked. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Pass to Livingston. Here's Burton. Pass to Rivers. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Farrell.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Here's the professor. He's one of the most resourceful.
Oh, man. Fans love it. Listen to that. I love that sound in the arena.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Now here's Lewis. 19 points in the game, and the 3-ball is good.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Here's Burton, a 12-point game. The shot's good from Christie. Los Angeles calls timeout. Brent, so many state-of-the-art arenas being built. Which feature do you think is most important?
Oh, the hot dog machine. What are we doing, right?
Popcorn,
And the popcorn, what else,
and
Kevin?
then the popcorn.
Yeah, you
right there.
nachos?
I love nachos.
Okay.
You love nachos.
What else? I mean, what else could we go with there?
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Yeah,
that's
right?
a big one.
Because when you've done with all that other stuff, you've got to somehow kind of coat your stomach.
Yep.
You
Was
don't
this
feel bad.
basketball related, or did we go somewhere else?
All a part of the whole conversation.
I think we covered it.
The Bulldozer is checked in for Los Angeles. Young comes in for Williams. And New Orleans also making a change. Griffin's checked in. Lewis passes to the Bulldozer. Griffin with the steal. Outside Anthony. He kicks to Griffin. Passes to Burton. Now Anthony beyond the arc. And no good that time.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. The pass to Christie. Shot clock at 6. Drills it from outside. Christie's got 7 points in the game.
Even though they're still trailing, he continues to be lights out from the field. What a competitor.
And Young kicks to Lewis. Here's the Professor, defended by Griffin. The Professor passes to Farrell. Outside Lewis. Pelicans pull it in.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing the second half in the mud.
Pass to Livingston. Here's Christie. Pass to Burton. Tries again. Livingston, the pass to Christie. Outside Griffin. Takes a three. And another three for New Orleans.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Lewis passes to the Bulldozer. Here's the Professor. Pass to Farrell. Here's the Professor. He's got 18. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Livingston can't hit.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Mr. Move checked in for Farrell. Stripped it away.
And if they're thinking they can get a 2-for-1 here.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to what they're going to run here. Got to run a good play.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here is Los Angeles now. New Orleans knocking down that triple moments ago. Los Angeles calls timeout. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Lewis against Christie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to get something going. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And that's 21 points for Shake and Bake. Pelicans trail by 3. Outside Griffin. Lima, defended by Young. Poked loose. Here's the Professor. It's off. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy is in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So the Pelican 5 right now. Now the pass to the Bulldozer. Pass to man. 6 to shoot. Over Christie. And right on target. Good. And it's 7 points for Mr. Moves.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And that one is good.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Here's the professor. Passes it to man. Over Christie. Here's Williams. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Los Angeles making a switch here. That's good from Williams. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Rivers scanning the floor. Doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Lewis with the three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Outside Griffin. Rebound by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for Los Angeles. 6-point game. Man passes to Sharp. Got a piece of it. Griffin with the steal. Pass to Rivers. Six on the shot clock. And there's the pass to Christie. Dishes it to Griffin. Fires it up. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
The professor passes to man. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
At the line.
And the first one at the line is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Farrell's checked in. New Orleans making a switch here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Rivers. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Christie. 6 to shoot. Releases. And his offensive struggles continue.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
Burton, the pass to Christie. Here's Rivers. The shot comes out, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Pass to Sharp. Here's Mr. Moves. Passes it to Sharp. The pass to the professor. Shoots the three. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Now here's Rivers. Tight defense on him. To the inside. The Lima. Misses in close. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Burton grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 9. Rivers passes to Burton. Kicks it to Anthony. There's the 3. Good on the triple. Here's Mr. Moves. Los Angeles calls timeout. They lead by 6. 1:57 left in the game. We've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, the Professor.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. And that speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Lewis is checked in. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Los Angeles with another miss. Pelicans trail by 6. It's Rivers on the wing.
Hi, buddy. I have the ball!
Syracuse.
That's tipped.
I have the ball!
And pushing it up. Here's
What
Los
the
Angeles.
Fuck? All right, let's run the whole length of the ground without switching.
Here's the
Before the end of
Professor,
the quarter.
covered by Anthony. And it's blocked.
Get it working, code man. Oh, it's working. It's working.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Good day. What a run. Oh, see you, boys. I'm the one with the football.
Now here's Rivers.
No, I'm not passing.
Looking to end his cold spell. Rebound by Williams.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Lewis gets the bucket.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop
I have
him
the
tonight
ball!
from scoring.
Now a
What the
timeout
fuck?
called by
All right, let's
New
run the whole
Orleans.
length of the ground without.
They trail by 8. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Get it working, code man. Oh, it's working. It's working. Good day. What a run. Oh, see you, boys. I'm the one with the football, dude. No, I'm not blasting to you. Piss off. I'm a defender. Oh, my God. I'm paying full money for that. Oh, no. Wow. He's literally standing there. Hey, buddy. I have the ball! What the fuck? Alright, let's run the whole length of the ground without sprinting before the end of the quarter. Get it working, coach man. Oh, it's working. It's working. Really, what a run. Oh, see you, boys. I'm the one with the football, dude.
Here's Rivers. It
No,
drops.
I'm not passing to you.
Oh, and that
Piss off.
cuts the
I'm a
lead to
defender.
just 5.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Williams. Here's the Professor. Back to Williams.
Literally standing.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles.
Hey, buddy. I have the ball!
Tries to shoot.
What the fuck? All right, let's run the whole length of the ground without...
Deep. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Get it working, Code Man. Oh, it's working.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're trailing by 5.
What a run. Oh, see you, boys.
19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
I paid full money for that. Oh, no. Wow. He's literally standing there. Hey, buddy. I have the ball! What the fuck? All right, let's run the whole length of the ground without sprinting before the end of the quarter. Get it working, Code Man. Oh, it's working. It's working. Rude, what a run. Oh, see you, boys. I'm the one with the football, dude.
Here's Burton. He's guarded by Williams. Burton, the pass to Christie. Anthony on the wing. Here's Burton. He tries for 3. Knocks down the 3.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're in front by 2. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the professor. Looks for Lewis, gets it to him. Money!
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave him that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.